My name is Daylight Comes, and I'd like to invite you to join me in making some fun treats for your friends today. I have a bunch of people coming over to enjoy this gorgeous end of the summer, beginning of the fall day, and we're going to first start off by making an apple and blueberry crisp. So I've already pre-chopped up some of the apples, but the reason I'm going to start with the crisp is because it takes about 40 to 45 minutes in the oven, so I want to get it going because the rest of the food doesn't take nearly that long. And it's going to get warm and gooey, so I don't really worry about it being precious, because it's going to be precious in our mouths later. I did pre-butter the pan. I'm going to do about 2 cups of the quick cook oats, and then a little extra. It's looking more like 3 cups. Because topping is the best part on a crisp. Let's actually make it like 4 cups. And then we're going to add some brown sugar. This is about 1.5 cups of brown sugar. I'm really a fan of fresh ginger, so I'm just going to go around and cut the skin off of the ginger. Okay, so we have ginger. About 4 cups of the quick oats. I have 2 sticks of butter that I melted down. So now we have some ground cinnamon, and then I'm doing some ground clove as well. Felt my chicken arm swinging on that one. I need to do some tricep workout. Then I am going to dump in about 1 tablespoon or 2 of molasses. Let's do a recap. We have the quick cook oats, brown sugar, molasses, fresh ginger, cinnamon, and clove. 2 sticks of butter melted. And then we're just gonna dump it. Oh my gosh. And then we're going to spread. Okay, into the oven, which has been preheating at 350. We're on the middle rack. Then we're going to put the timer on and go for 40 minutes. So now I'm going to do a quick wash. It is important to wash your hands often when you're cooking in the kitchen, even at home. You don't want to give anyone diarrhea or pink eye. So now we are going to start with my treat of the summer. And I'm so excited because I've always gotten to cook with these, but I have never, ever gotten to pick them. And my buddies took me out mushroom hunting the other day. I may not tell you where we went picking, but just know it was in the woods. And we found some treasures. This is chicken of the woods. And then, as we were leaving, I saw this poking up out of the ground. Descending down a hill, there were 4 of them. They are called lobster mushrooms. They are delicious. But here is, really, I would love to just scatter these all over me like flower petals or like $100 bills, because they are expensive and beautiful. Chanterelle mushrooms. Red onion. With iron skillets, I never like to turn them up too high, so I usually put it between a 5 and a 6. If you're on a gas range, a medium flame, just because the iron skillets get hot fast, and once they get hot, it takes a bit to cool them down. Now we're going to do a little garlic. But I usually get the garlic like that, and then I press it down with a knife to break the skin. And then peel it. Okay. So, I did 3 cloves of garlic. Warm first. And the red onion. So my trick when slicing an onion is I take my middle finger and my thumb and I hold it together and I have my index finger ready to guide with the knife. And I slice down and just work along, keeping the pressure on both sides of the onion so that you can keep it firm. And there we have it. Drop that in. This is starting to smell beautiful. You can toss your pan, you can use a wooden spoon. I'm gonna move this plastic bag because that's just a stink fest waiting to happen. There's my trash over there. And so we have that going. And now I'm gonna jump in the cauliflower. Just gonna kind of break it up. So not only do we have friends coming over to eat with us today, but it's the gay men's potluck, and a friend of mine is going to that, and so we're making some extra so he can bring it over and share with our other friends. I am going to crack black pepper, Himalayan sea salt. Hey guys! Had some friends show up. I know. Let me get these going and then I could make a little drink. Do you want a drink?
I would love a drink.
Okay. When I do things, especially with like cauliflower or more dense things, after I start to get them sauteing, I will add some water and put a lid on it just to help. So to me it feels a little more healthy when you steam your vegetables and things instead of sauteing them up and having them get all broken down and smushy. By adding a little water, you can kind of actually retain the crispness and the quality is a lot better. I'm going to make a couple of drinks for my friends and I will be right back. Okay, so welcome back. I got my friends their drinks. And now I am going to take rosemary from the garden and strip it off of its stem and put it in with the cauliflower and the mushrooms. Oh yes, that is smelling so good. And now we're going to start with the chanterelles. For the chanterelles, I'm going to use ghee today instead of olive oil. So this one's gonna have the garlic and onion, some peppers, some serrano peppers from the market. I like the heat of the serrano, fresh basil, and red onion and the chanterelles. How are those drinks out there?
Wonderful.
Okay, good. Beautiful. Soaking up the sun. Garlic in.